Alright guys, so today we're doing something that I have been completely inspired about and I can't wait to get stuck in. As you know, I collect succulents, well, a bit of obsessive compulsive. As I say, there could be worse afflictions that I could be addicted to. However, succulents right now fills the gap. And what I want to do is really start combining my plants into a group, into a story. I wanted to be able to tell a story. So by looking at it at once off, it really works. A lot of us don't have space to be able to put hundreds of little pots, and it also starts getting a bit expensive. So in this way, we're going to use a beautiful bonsai bowl. Actually, it's a terracotta bonsai bowl that we're going to group them into. And a couple of things that we're going to need, okay? One time said rock, anyone that you want. We've got some gravel, which is going to be going on the base for our drainage. We've got some decorative pebbles that are going to go right on the top just to finish it off. And of course, we've got all our beautiful succulents here. I've taken a group of echeverias. Of course, you could do just a major combination. You could go wild with it. But this is just my personal choice. All right, guys, so let's talk about the mixture. 50% of our potting soil, and then I've got this beautiful magic ingredient. This is silica sand. Yeah, you're right. The stuff that you use in your swimming pool filter. It's beautiful, fine, a natural consistency, so everything is nice and even. You know, it's got a lot of shards on it, so a lot of sharp ends, which is going to be perfect for helping the drainage. You know, the little particles, as the water hits it, breaks off, hits it, breaks off. And this, my friends, here's the magic. That's it. So 50% silica sand into 50% potting soil. Let's get it in there and literally pop it in. Bob's your uncle, and give it a really good mix. You're going to be like stressed out to see, wow, this is going to be super, super porous. Okay guys, so don't get stressed out when you have a look at the consistency, because there really is a lot of stone in here. And that's because it's this 50% mix. And really you need nothing else in here. No bone meal, no organic pellets. Literally we're going to be using this. And after they've settled in, that's when you would start using just a normal organic fertilizer as the bottle says. All right, so happy. Man, it looks gorgeous. Okay, next up, and I've got this beautiful bonsai bowl, terracotta, the way to go. All right, now to make your life easier, because I'm kind of obsessed about these things, I take a smaller one. Of course, you could just use some bricks. Pop it underneath and raise it to the right level to work at. All right, so in the bottom goes some 19mm, just ordinary building stone, and that's going to go in the bottom of the bowl. Right, nice consistent level, and now we just start popping in some of our mixture. Of course, you could go 1 for 1, or we could simply take the trug and add a lot in. Right, because we've got these curves on the edge of the bowl and this lip here, it's important that you just push your mixture right into these corners, or rather into the lip, so that you don't start losing soil as soon as you start planting. And remember, your level that you want to work off is always just here where the lip is. You really don't want your finished product to be above that. So now that I've got that, I'm going to place my rock, because the rock really holds everything together. It's the start of my work of art. And you know, here there are no rules, guys. You could literally pop them in like that. Look how beautiful that is. Look at that lovely coloring there. And let's just pop them in here. Remember, your rock must be proportionate to the size of your bowl. Let's go back here. Let's go and have a look at the echeverias. Certainly my favorite, which I've stolen from one of my other plants, is this guy. It's called Afterglow, and it is spectacular with these red edges. And as a starting point, what I want to do is just clean it up here. And you know, this is the beauty of these things. Literally take it, let's get a nice clean cut. Perfect, right, just like that. Take the leaves off, these excess leaves. So we're getting a nice symmetrical look. And this is my beauty. And when planting, it's really easy. I like using the little end of my paintbrush, which we'll show you has lots of other uses a bit later. And this beauty is going to go right in here. Now remember, because there are no roots here, you've got to make sure that you are just firming your soil around it. All right, so first guy in already. We're starting to mix it up. And this baby is going to go in here. Make your little hole. And let me tell you folks, I have found this form of planting probably one of the most therapeutic. Okay, here's another baby that's been stolen from another pot. The beauty of being able to garden. And we're going to do the same. Chop them off there, get a nice clean cut. All right, let's get this gorgeous one in. Now you're going to start seeing, by playing with textures and colors, literally the palette that you can create. Get him in there. Okay, here's another beauty. And then he goes. I mean, really? Okay, and then I've got a lovely balance going on here. I want to work, just take a look here at the back now. Move it around for you. I'm going to pop 1 or 2 in here, and sometimes less is more, guys. But already I've got 4 different varieties in here. It's a mini garden to emulate the dreams that we want. All right, guys, less is more, and that's what I'm sticking with. So, final bits now. Take my little paintbrush, and we're going to clean it up. Clean off your edges. So you want as level a surface as possible now. And that's when we start with our gravel. So, easiest way for this, take a little bit, and you just start pouring. There we go. Nice and simple, guys. Let's turn this baby around. Ooh. All that's left to do, give it a good watering. Remember, these plants need to be in at least 4 to 5 hours sunlight a day, and a watering once a week will suffice. All that's left for you to do is to go and create your own. So whether you find a piece of old slate in the garden, it could even be slash stone, a broken pot, or a favorite rock, you can add these into any style of pot or any receptacle that might be able to hold your small miniature garden.